Welcome back to the last door. Uh-oh. Hang on. There we go. I'm glad I caught that. Alright, and we are on episode 3. Excellent. Previously on the last door. As a necessary step to understanding the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Wakefield's patient, Jeremiah Devitt, the doctor and his colleague, Johann Kaufmann, visited the manor of Professor Wright. Years before, Wright had been Kaufmann's mentor in the occult, but since then had been afflicted with a mental condition and could remember nothing. They discovered that Wright's research had been funded by the Playwright, the secret organization led by Alexander Dupree. While Kaufmann lay in bed due to sudden illness, Wakefield followed the clues left by the eccentric Professor Wright, leading to the darkness of an underground labyrinth. There was something waiting down here, alive but imprisoned in the cave. In the deepest chamber of the tunnel, Wakefield met the dreadful result of Professor Wright's final experiment, which had been an attempt to cross the last door using fear as the key. For 3 days, you must wait. Alone amongst these dead stones. Is he drawing a circle? Oh yeah. Only then will you be ready. To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown. Who's Mr. Ashdown? Ooh. Pendulum. I think I can remember. Hypnosis. Its terrible screech. Is it hypnosis or is it really a clock? It sounds like a clock. But it was not that of an animal. There was something human in it. A desperate cry for forgiveness. Run. Water. They found me on the beach, unconscious. clutching the piece of wood that had saved me from drowning. When at last I awoke, the letter was waiting on my table. Lieber Wakefield, I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I have not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will soon return with information that is crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you demonstrated in the face of these latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration. I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I must abandon you to the difficult tasks that lie ahead. I implore you to persevere, now that we are so close to finding an answer. The professor's documents were filled with the references to a place of dark legend, the Kronmedan. I'm going to go with Kronmedan, an ancient sanctuary on the island of Elismore. The exact location of the Kronmedan had been lost, but the professor believed that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous results. You must find this place, Friend. I do not need to remind you to exercise the uttermost discretion. I have complete trust in you. I had a feeling that Kaufman was going to be dead from his illness. Always your friend. Uh-huh. Kind of want to go this way. Oh, it's one of those scrollers where you can't go back. You can't go back. With Kaufman gone, I found myself lost, my life suddenly devoid of meaning. It was as though my friend had written a letter to a person who no longer existed. Weeks passed, maybe months. I did not count the time, but when the day came, I realized there was no other option. To honor my friend's memory, I had to keep looking. I had to find Jeremiah Devitt. Wherever he was. I can see the island in the distance. Elismore. Season 2, Episode 3. The Reunion. Interesting. What is being... And here we are! The island of Elismore. Thank you very much. Elismore. According to Kaufman's letter, the legendary Kronmedan can be found here. As Kaufman emphasized, I must exercise discretion. For all I know, the playwright is watching. Let's talk to him and ask him all about the playwright. When will you be back? Tomorrow at first light, probably. I'll be delivering supplies and the mail. I will see you then. As you wish, Dr. Wakefield. Okay. Ooh. Good evening. Visiting? I hope you enjoy your stay. Good evening. My name is Wakefield. I have just arrived on the island. You ought to speak with Lord, Donnan, then. I beg your pardon? Lord Donnan. You should see him. Good evening. Welcome to Ellismore. Let's see. Let's talk to this last guy over here. Looks like I have 2 ways to go. Excuse me. A visitor! Visitors are... Words are hard. Visitors are most welcome in Ellismore. Yes, they are. Alright, let's go up here, and then I'll go around over here. Window. The faint smell of fish and potatoes is drifting through the shutter. The fish smells slightly rotten. Well, that's no good. I can continue that way. I can try this door or this gate, and I'm guessing the gate's locked. The gate leads to the village graveyard. It is closed and locked. And this door is locked. I thought that was to get like the flag there. Let's go this way. This leads out of the village. So now I know how to get to the overworld. Excuse me, are you Mr. Wakefield? I am. I have a message from Lord Donnan. Lord Donnan? To our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield. It is customary in Ellismore to welcome strangers with hospitality. I should be honored if you would accept this invitation to join me at my manor for dinner and amendable conversation. Yeah, your new friend, Lord Dunn. I guess I'm going. I won't go straight there. I want to look around a little bit. That gate's broken. Got a little. Is that church? The wisdom of silence. Windows are open and a light is on. Abandoned wheel and with a cog. Based on the cog's workmanship, it looks like it was part of a complex industrial mechanism, but someone has tried to fit it crudely onto that broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to be in a village like this? I has a cog. Let's check out this locked door. Of course. Alright, well, I guess I know where I'm going. Well, Dr. Wakefield, you here on holiday then? Yes, indeed. I've come to enjoy a rest somewhere far from the stresses of city life. I see. Well, if it's distractions you come looking for, you've chosen the right time of year for it. These days we celebrate a very special tradition of our kin. Something unique. We call it the Festival of Reunion. Fascinating. May I ask, what does it entail? According to tradition, for the next 3 nights, the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of Ellismore. We wear costumes and masks so the spirits will not recognize us and make us the targets of their mischief. certain rites take place, too. But I should not bore you with the details. You shall have occasion to see for yourself. An exotic blend of black tea. Large statue of a person. It's so eroded by the passage of time it's difficult to tell any specific detail. A mosaic adorns the floor. It depicts two snakes biting each other. Two engraved panels on the wall. That would be both of those. Do these panels on the wall represent a classical theme? I cannot seem to place it. They are the panels of the first king of Elsmore. In the days of the Druids, we worshipped the great god Lugh. I'm going to go with Lu. And our kings did right by those beliefs. Well, I cannot help noticing this remarkable mosaic. It looks authentic. Yes, it is. Although some historians might disagree. We believe that this manor was built atop an ancient Roman villa. In our traditions, the double serpent represents a sentinel that protects us from the terrible threat hidden within itself. The statue is remarkable. May I ask what it represents? It's Lu Lahamfada, a hero, a high king of our myths. You seem to be knowledgeable about Elsmore's folklore. I should very much like to learn about the island's history in more detail. It is true that we in Elsmore cleave to the ancient traditions. That's a weird way to phrase it, cleave to the ancient traditions. We haven't lost touch like some of those on the mainland, but I am no expert. If you're really interested, you should talk to Miss Foster. Please forgive my indiscretion, but do you consider yourself a religious man, Dr. Wakefield? If I was playing as myself, I would choose no. I'm going to go no. No, I do not. You seem so certain. May I ask why? I believe the doctor would be. My only faith is in the belief that all phenomena can be explained through rational inquiry. Everything else is mere superstition, a result of fear of the unknown. I see. Let's take a walk by the lake. From there we can see the beauty of the island as we talk, and be the better for it. The marsh in this valley is, for simpletons, a wellspring of frightful tales. The educated among us enjoy the tales as little more than distractions, knowing us safe from those visions. We know these stories to be nothing but superstition. But how can we be so sure that in the dense mist that emanates from the stagnant water, we may not find passages to other worlds? What if the wails that drift from the reeds in the darkest of nights are the songs of those from our worst nightmares? Very poetic. Many of the gods that men worship for millennia now lie buried in the common grave of oblivion. In Elsmore, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, they change, just as the times do, but they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor. I must now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rites of reunion. Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak with Miss Foster. She is something of a resident expert on Elsmore's history. She can often be found working late at the school, the building right across from the quay. I'm not sure what a quay is. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Farewell, Dr. Wakefield. It has been a pleasure, Lord Donnan. He seemed like a nice man. Old barrel, stranded on the shore. Mineral oil. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need some mineral oil. Water on the marsh is murky and dark. Excuse me. Hello, my name is Dr. Wakefield. Hi. What are you drawing on the ground? It's a symbol, not a drawing. A symbol? What does it mean? It's the final truth that'll protect us from the marsh dwellers, but we're not allowed to say its name out loud. The marsh dwellers? Who are they? They're scary. My Aunt Kathleen says that they were really bad people. You'd never see them, but you'd hear them in the reeds. They try to take you in there with them. That's why we can't come here alone. We always have to take someone. Let's go. Alright, so don't go into the reeds. That's a hole. A huge hole lies in front of me. An ominous, chilling draft issues from within that sends shivers down my spine and makes me very uneasy. To a superstitious mind, it might seem like a passage to another world. It's a spooky hole. This place appears to be the remnants of an ancient temple to some unknown deity. Interesting. Ooh. I like it. Nothing like a death hole. This game's got a lot of death holes, but that's the biggest death hole I've ever seen. Broken fence. Hills Village Menor. He pointed me to the village. Looks like I'll probably go over here and maybe over here. But probably not. All the villagers are gone. The door is still locked. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. The bottle's floating on the water. It's caught in the seaweed just out of reach. Great. I hate when a game is... when it gives you a key and all that key does is let you get another key. And that's all these items are keys. Oh, that's open. Small mausoleum. The door has a small slot I might be able to peer through. Sure. Inside, a candle provides dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man, I can also hear someone whispering. Spooky. No, I can't die yet. Not without knowledge. It's so terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods. Or is it? So, how can we live only on faith? No, shut up. Knowledge is what I pursue, not faith nor assumptions. No, no man can face death believing there's nothing on the other side. Yes, you are right. Now I understand. Should I knock? Hello? Is anyone there? My name's Dr. Wakefield. The epitaph on this gravestone is written in Gaelic. The shadows cast by the lanterns only make the characters more mysterious. I believe they were burying mirrors in a hole in the ground. What a peculiar tradition. Neat. Man, his face is hidden by a wolf mask, stands in the middle. There's something familiar about him, because it's... A woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She murmurs something in unison with the others. A muted prayer I cannot quite make out. It's Lord Donan. Man hides his face behind a deer mask. He murmurs something in unison with the others. Okay. I can go in there and I can go in there. Let's go in here. Ooh, is this lady I need to talk to? Good evening. To what do I owe the pleasure? I'm a busy woman, as you can see. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I've come to Ellismore to rest for a while. Lord Donan said I might find you here. Have you met Lord Donan? It has been so long since I've seen him here in the village. I hope he is well. Those words, Dr. Wakefield. Welcome to Ellismore. What can you tell me about this curious festival? Well, it takes place when the constellation Reunion is visible in the sky. On those nights, dark things and spirits ride the winds that travel across the hills. As you may have already seen, at sunset, the villagers don masks. They do this so that the spirits will not know them or carry them away to the depths of the underground caves. There was a group of masked people at the graveyard. Was that part of the festival? Yes, that was one of the first rites of the reunion. A very important one. As I said, people dress up to protect themselves from those that will come. But it is not enough. Since the mirrors they have looked into while changing know their identities, they bury them next to the old Firnog. The roots of this tree grow in both worlds at the same time, so they will keep the witness mirrors safe. So you have not seen Lord Donan lately? As far as I know, no one has seen him since. Well, it's been a few weeks. Now that the festival has started, maybe he'll be motivated to join us in the village. Did something happen a few weeks ago? Oh, sure. It was truly terrible. Sure, it was truly terrible. Chiron, his only child, disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one has seen him since. He's in the hole. He fell in the hole and he died. Good Lord. And you say he's not been found yet? How is that possible? He's in the hole. I know exactly where he's at. He's in the big hole. We've all searched the island, but he was nowhere to be found. Did you search the hole? Can you tell me about Chiron's disappearance? Just that he was a restless child who loved exploring deserted areas and holes. You might learn more from his classmates. Or the hole. His desk was in the back corner, but now he's in a fucking hole. Lord Donnan said you were an expert on the island's folklore. He said that, did he? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert now, but I've lived here in Ellismore longer than most. And I've heard my fair share of stories about the other side and its people. Might I ask you a question, Miss Foster? Yes, of course. Do you know the meaning of the word Kronmiden? Yes. It's a very unusual word. Very much indeed. Kronmiden is the sanctuary of the Crooked One. It is a cursed place, the dwelling of the devil. I recall it from the tales that I heard as a child. Of course, our elders only made up those tales to scare us and protect us from harm. Would you tell me the story of the Kronmiden? All right. There's a hole, really, in the ground up in the hills, not too far from the village, where Chiron is now. A hole so dark and deep you will not see the end. Folks around here believe there lies an old serpent at its depths, ravenous for flesh, the Crooked One. Long ago, our ancestors threw livestock into the pit in the hope of placating the Crooked One's hunger. Though that tradition has not been practiced for some time, but he's hungry, so perhaps it would be best if you did not approach the hole. It is said that the last heir of the Ladesand once defied the Crooked One by approaching the ram with an iron amulet in her hand. It is general knowledge that beings from the other side detest iron, so the cursing and the shouting of the young Ladesand received no immediate answer. But a few nights later, Ladesand's house was consumed in a horrific blaze, putting an end to the old family. Must leave now. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure was mine. Enjoy your time on Ellismore. I want that. Dots. Some kind of worm screw inside. Remains of an insect beside it, and some drawings engraved on the desk. I will take the drive with me. It may prove useful. Aha! Well, let's search these over here. Shelf of handmade books with unfamiliar titles, most of them concern strange rites. Picture of a slender woman, apparently a goddess, wearing a black dress and having a murder of crows around her. It is signed with a name, Babkatha. They'll dance around the burrow they'll sing. It's cold inside as winter. Don't get too close. Don't get too close, or else they'll pull you in. Trash bin filled with papers. There's a drawing on... It's a child's drawing. There seems to be a village, a lake, and some sort of creature. It's Trogdor. Burninating the village. Not only are the windows open, but both the doors are open. Dog? Empty doghouse. Nothing has slept here in many years. A boat full of water. Uh-huh. Something sticking out in the water. What, an oar? Worn out umbrella. It doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon, but there might be a purpose for it, like getting that bottle. Aha. That doesn't really make any sense. I guess coming back around. That's what that was. The paper is rolled up inside the bottle. Gods remain silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with the fiery crown. Haha. Hang on. Look inland. Great. I'm finding like little problems with this game. Little bitty issues here and there, little bugs. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Graveyard stands a large tree. I don't think I missed anything in here. I'll check that again. I'm not sure what that is for. I'm just expecting this to go Silent Hill any moment. Let's go explore. Let's go explore the hole. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I saw... That must have been that. Oh, mineral oil. Maybe I can put some mineral oil in the barrel with the screw. No? Just bottle it? No? Okay. Well, let's see. So this is obviously the crooked hole. So I need an amulet of iron? Or iron in general. What's that made of? I just clicked out of the game. I seem to like doing that. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the manor. Ooh. Seems to be Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and the arts. Very old. Man, I would love to have a house that had just freaking statues outside. That would be great. Locked door. Of course. Ooh. It's a safety bicycle. I do not understand how they manage to keep balance with such small wheels. It looks quite new, but the chain is broken. swing. Well, that's breaking the silence. The mill wheel. Something's preventing it from spinning. Well, what's... Change mechanism seems to be lacking a small piece. Okay. That was easy. Kyron's playroom. Of course it's locked. That's sad. Now the water wheel is working. I fixed it. That did nothing for me. Well, does not need another cog. May find a way to fix this chain. Instead of just doing like a red X, it didn't do a red X. Okay. That one church, not church, but schoolhouse sign said something about silence, so if that's the only thing breaking the silence, I wonder if that would do anything. I don't know. Let's go back to the village. Did that do anything with that? No. Let's see if what's going on with our good old friend. Hello? Wanna whisper some more? No. Okay. Let's check this grave. I already checked that grave. Doghouse. Anything else in here? Yeah, let's go through here. I should have went the other way. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Let's ask her about this drawing. Yeah. My drawing your students. Yes, this is painted by poor Kyron. What would you say it represents? Things that were familiar to him. The village, his home. But these other shapes, I do not know. You could ask one of his classmates. They should be able to tell you more about it. I wonder. What if I do that with that? No. I was going to cross-reference the circles with the picture. Okay, so we've got... I don't know. Okay, so there's the hole. Below some kind of ruins, it looks like. And then there's a village with the big tree. And a boat. And a burning house. Alright. I have to find one of his classmates. Oh, in the grave, or not the graveyard, but over in the hills. Alright. Let's see what they have to say about it. Oh, screw you, kid. You're not helpful. From the drawing at the skull, is it yours? No. That Chiron painted a long time ago. The drawing is Chiron's? There could be a clue here of his whereabouts. What's this? It's the burrow of the hill, the one up there, but you can't get too close. The crooked one sleeps at the bottom. These buildings? Don't know, never seen them before. Is this the village? Yes, in the Firnog tree in the graveyard. The tree gives me the chills. These nights. On reunion, they got them little lanterns on it, and they look like evil eyes staring into you. What's this? That's the crooked one. They say a villager defied it, and the next day, her house was burned to the ground. I could have told you all of that. Said it's crooked one paying her back. That's the house where Chiron found the treasure. Oh, this is new. Do you know how to get there? Sure, it's easy. Aha. Oh, I booped the microphone. I apologize. Alright, well, that's all I need. Time to hit the old dusty trail over here and oh, a wicker statue sporting a pair of animal horns. The twigs look fresh. The Wicker Man. Metal trapdoor. It seems to lead to some sort of basement. And it's not locked, unlike everything else. I think there might have been more. Oh, here. Before I jump into that. A mailbox. Envelope is very old. It's stamped returned. There's a letter. My dear cousin, I am doing poorly. I would ask that you not call upon me here at Ellismore. Not now, nor ever again. Please keep grandmother's ring. I believe that she would have wanted you to have it. Yours faithfully, Brigid. Something else in the envelope. A ring? An iron ring. Aha. That's important. I think this basement might have once housed a library. It looks like it was not burned as badly as the rest of the house. Even so, little here remains intact. Books, or remains of books. What's this? A carpenter's brace. A tool like this would be useful drilling holes in wood. Yeah, so I can use that on that barrel and then bottle me up some mineral oil. All tables upended. Ooh, okay. An ornate chest. It's inside untouched by the fire. It was probably opened long after the inferno died down. It's a diary. More reading. Signed Brigid Ladson. Several pages towards the end are missing. 1 second. August 7th, 1801. Words cannot express the gratitude that I feel for Aunt Marie's bequest. May her dear soul rest in peace. This house is just what I needed to still my nerves after the exhausting pace of life in Dublin. September 10th, 1801. I would not have thought to find such a remarkable library hidden away in the basement. It includes several magnificent tomes on the most picturesque customs of our land. September 23rd. I found Aunt Marie's diaries next to an odd iron disc, but the contents of the diaries were appalling. What could have happened that dear old Marie would write such things? The damnedest place that she speaks of. I must know if it really exists. I am resolved to investigate our family's crypt. It would be prudent to wait until dusk before traveling to the Northern Cape, so as not to be seen. September 25th, 1801. The abbey was in such a state of decay that it was nearly impossible to find a mural painting in the dark. Fortunately, a dim light happened to shine through a gape in the wall, illuminating the face of the sentinel. I believe Aunt Marie's iron disc is needed to open the secret passage. October 10th, 1801. Is it the legacy of the Ladson? I can stand to bear it no longer. Fire will put an end to this blasphemy and cleanse the land of our family's curse. And should the fire prove insufficient, may this testimony serve as warning. Miss Ladson must have found something abhorrent in her family's crypt. If I could find out what it was, I may learn more about the crone maiden. My intuition tells me that I must act tonight, or else it will be too late. Yay! Oh, well, let me check this. Looks like a bed. Makeshift bed. Wicker guy is gonna be right there, right? That wicker thing is not gonna be there. Or it's on fire. Okay. Versace's burning. Oh no. Another wicker. Oh, here's the ruins in that picture. Let me go over here and get the mineral oil. Neat. Oh. So I can fix this bike now. And I can oil it up, right? Tires are tooth threadbare. I don't see how I can ride it safely. At least the chain rotates. What was that sound? That was that door opening, right? No. Okay. I'm curious what that sound was. Oh my god. Statue lies shattered to the ground. Statue's been thrown in and replaced with a wicker one. This must be the old abbey that Brigid Leidson described in her diary. Could the Crone Maiden be here? Brigid mentioned a dim light, but I see only darkness. Huh. I don't know. Preserve Roman in origin. Okay, that's the same thing. I think I need that iron disc. No dousing it with oil. Alright. I don't think there's anything else here for me. This island is really creepy. They did a good job with this part of the story. Let's go back to the village and see what's going on with them. Well, they're done here. And she's gone. Okay. Where is everyone? Oh my god, are they at the hole? Drawing of some sort of spiked circle. Is it the sun or something else? It's the same symbol that's... Okay. Uh-huh. Let me guess, it's hanging back over there on the thing. Right? Am I right? No. See, I thought I was going to see a bunch of people lined up over here. That's the same symbol. I clicked out of the game again. Is that ribbon gone then? Because it didn't go over here. Oh, there's more over here I didn't see. I can see a lighthouse in the distance. Huh. Almost snatched by the wind. Red ribbon. All right. I'm wondering if this ribbon will, I will keep the ribbon. This is my ribbon now. The child will not have it. I'm wondering if this ribbon goes on the bike, on the wheel. I don't know why. Every time I come here, that kind of weirds me out. Really? Wonder if I can take that one wheel from the village that I got the cog from. Let me check. Right here. I doubt it then. Okay, let's go to the lighthouse. It's a wicker man hanging from the tree. Ghastly custom. The wicker man is in the shape of a hanged man. Let's see if the elevator's working. The elevator's not working. I guess I'll take the stairs. Oh, there's peoples inside. Someone's inside. Maybe I can make some noise to attract their attention. Hello! A wide copper pipe runs from the tower to the ground. The lights are off. Yay! I'm gonna break in. What? Okay. Good evening. Would you happen to be the lighthouse keeper? My name is Wakefield. A stranger. And what would you want from me? I'm a visitor to Elsmore. The lighthouse caught my eye. And since it's dark, you thought it to be abandoned. Well, it's not. Even though I can barely see a thing, this is my house. Why is the lighthouse lamp not lit? Is it too dangerous for the ships? Don't let it concern you. Many years ago, the sea lanes were altered to avoid this coast. Now it's rare indeed to see a ship in these waters. After the accident, the lighthouse was never repaired. Maybe it needs a cog. Has anyone else tried to fix the lamp since? No. No one in the village is interested. For them, the more isolated Elsmore is from, the better. They do not care about ships or accidents, especially Lord Don. He sees anything coming from outside the island as a threat. But he greeted me as a friend. You say he had an accident. What happened? I was checking the lens because the failure looked so very strange and I was worried. All of a sudden the light must have turned on. I was blinded and you can see nothing but fleeting shapes ever since. Is there a failure in the lamp's mechanism? Precisely that. One stormy afternoon, I suddenly heard a strong noise up in the light room. The clockwork mechanism had stopped and the lamp was off. I'd never seen a failure like that. I could not get the lighthouse working again. I understand. Know anything about the disappearance of Lord Donaldson? Tragedy it was. A strange one, but a tragedy nonetheless. What's so strange about his disappearance? I just find it a bit suspicious that it happened so close to the reunion. It's too easy to be keeping secrets during the festival. Being how everyone is afraid of leaving the village those nights. What do you mean? Look, folks here are too gullible. They'll do anything to protect themselves from their strange fears. They'll not eat corn or drink milk, or they'll dig graves for their mirrors. And of course, they'll avoid standing near a fear-nog too long because, though the fiends can't touch the tree, they're attracted to the smell of its resin. But surely it's all nonsense. Look, it's really easy to prove it all wrong. Just don't follow the rituals. You're a stranger to our ways. But have you seen any of the things I mentioned? Well, I did see a group of mirrors in the village burying mirrors. Exactly. What do you think will happen if you unburied those mirrors? That a band of goblins would come out of the marshes and steal them? Nothing but nonsense. What of Karen's disappearance then? Well, I'll admit I'm not sure what happened to the boy. But one thing I am sure of, this festival of reunion is nothing but a farce. And it would just be so easy to prove it. Might I go upstairs and see the light room? Even though the lamp is off, I should take a view of the surrounding countryside. Well, I do not think you'll see anything, really. If you're so interested, yes, I guess you may. Yay! Let's fix it. The mechanism that caused the lamp's reflector to spin. I think something's missing. You could do with some oiling as well. Alright. Cog piece. All. The tank and the oil is leaking. The mechanism will not work. Obviously this ribbon will patch it. Cog was a missing piece of the mechanism. Lighthouse electric lamp battery is, or the electric lamp battery slot. The lamp is lit by some sort of electrical switch, however, the battery is flat. So I can find a way to recharge it. Cannot be. It cannot be. Never thought I would hear the rhythm of my beloved lighthouse working again. know how grateful I am. For years I've longed to hear the marvelous sounds, memories of better times. But the lighthouse has yet to be lit, I'm afraid. That battery... Have you got it charged? Okay, so they screwed up here. They did it in white instead of yellow or orange or whatever this guy's text is. So he used to have a hand crank. Or, you know, maybe a bicycle. Oh. The bicycle's fixed. If I attach one of the cogs to the battery's dynamo, I may be able to provide a charge with it. Yeah. I'm so smart. Believe the battery has enough charge to keep it lit for a couple hours. Ah, my eyes! Water left unchecked has ruined the mantle and collected in a small pool. That's sad. Oh, that's on fire now. Oh no, that's an ill omen. Yay, that works. I love how it's on the mini map too. That makes me happy. Oh, Abby. Now that that light's lit. Oh. Right there. What the fuck am I supposed to do, though? Oh. Light has revealed a mural painting on the stones, just as it did for Breaking nearly a century ago. According to the diary, the light from the lighthouse revealed the eyes of the sentinel. Ah, I see him. A pair of eyes seem to glitter in the dark. Mouth of the sentinel is wide open. What am I supposed to do, though? Okay, that's like neat and all. I feel like I'm supposed to do something with that. and that would take me away from it. I don't have anything left to use, though. Alright, I'm gonna go to... I don't know. Let's go to the hills. Let's check the hole. Let's check the death hole. Can I take the mask with me? Alright, there's nothing here. Maybe the village, but the village seemed to be devoid of everybody. Check here while I'm here. Because you can see the lighthouse from over here. This is the only other place I know of that you can see the lighthouse. It's working again, casting its light over the surrounding. Okay. Alright, solitary house. That's still on fire, man. That's impressive how long that's been on fire for. Let's check down here again. Let me read the diary again. State of decay, nearly impossible to find a mural in the painting. Dim light happened to shine through a gap in the wall, illuminating the face of the sentinel. Iron disc is needed. Alright, so I do need the iron disc. And it can't be that ring. Or do I need to go back and get the ring? I think I need to get the ring back. I think that's what I need. I need to take the ring back from the bike. Oh yeah, great. The chain works. Can I open that? No. So I'm missing this this iron disc somewhere. Somewhere. I clicked out again. Oh, right. I'm not too sure about this. Really? Only darkness. I cannot see or hear a thing. Oh, nice. Let's go talk to him. That wasn't human. I don't think that was a person. I think that was a spirit. They're dressed up like the hole guy. Like the guy from the picture. Ornate lever. Let's pull it. What the fuck? A painted man-sized wooden doll. It represents an old lady. Doll's theater lamp spinning around. Paint-sized wooden doll represents a king. And a stage. Stranger's mask is lying on the floor. Here's something wandering in the dark. I can see a deformed shadow in there, writhing and fidgeting. I cannot get any closer. Underneath the mask. Aha! I'll take it. Can I turn... I was gonna turn it off before I left. No, that one's on fire. God! No, this statue is burning now. Or, no, this statue is burning too. Someone's obviously following me. Nom 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 nom. Cookie. Good thing he didn't pull on the secret string, revealing the secret compartment of my secret box. Ooh. What was that sound? Let's go find out. Burning. The tunnel descends deep into the earth. Will I find the Layson crypt at the bottom? Or something? Dear God, I am reeling. Kaufman, my friend, your faith in me was misplaced. I cannot. No, I will persevere. Yeah. Down into the death hole. That's the first time I've had vertical movement. Oh boy. Spooky hole. Oh, it is the bottom of the hole. Small coffin halfway rotted. Coffin is covered in ashes. There's an empty spot. Coffin does not look quite as old as the others. And this niche is empty. But in the middle, Some old pages lie haphazardly on the coffin lid. It is as though they had been dropped here from the upper hill long ago. They bear faint notes written in a trembling hand. Looks printed to me. Down in this unholy burrow, in the feared Chromadian, our worst nightmares crawl and die. Resting down here are the dauntless, those who dared enter the lair of the snake and the bird. Ooh, I know all about the bird. Each of those men and women crossed the path between. They walked through the mist to the other side, where the ultimate truth screams in terror, and then they returned. These are my ancestors. Amongst the dead stones of the Cronmedian lie the proud Lacian, reduced to something far worse than dust or ashes. Could that blasphemy in the coffin be Aunt Marie's true legacy? No. I shall not accept this fate for myself. Oh God, we're going to open it. The engraving on the coffin is so badly eroded that the name is barely readable. Marie Ladesand. What? I'm so blind. Where the fuck am I? Seekers of truth will sacrifice their wisdom so to open the way where the fear nog blooms. Your offspring we welcome. Its hidden threat. I'm going into the fog. Only the light of your sign will carry its purge. Hi there. Hi. How are you guys doing? Moose. You're the one with the... Oh. Nope. We'll keep going then. Oh, hi. Hello. I see you too. So many eyes. So many eyes. Goodbye, friends. Oh, you're broken like the mirrors. And now I'm on a beach. Or am I in the desert? I found David. David? Nice. But wait, there's more. Yeah, who the fuck moved that? No, there's no more. Season finale. Nice. That was wonderful. I enjoyed that. I'll probably be doing... Hang on, let me look at the calendar. Because last week I said I was going to do it Sunday. I'll probably be doing this one, or I'll probably do. The words are hard. On the 1st next year, I will finish this up. This episode was quite a bit easier than the others. I didn't have as many hiccups as I normally do. Um, I did this one a day early because tomorrow is Christmas and I've got shit to do tomorrow. So I hope you all enjoyed. Um, Let me know about the microphone quality if you care. I've actually upgraded my microphone to a Yeti, so it should have been a bit better than before. I know my previous microphone, which was a snowball ice specifically, it had a bit of a crackle in it, and I don't believe I have that issue with this microphone. I know I have a bit of background noise. My computer is not as loud as it used to be because I have replaced a couple of fans in it, but I am right by the road, so anytime a car goes by, and they like to be loud, it's fairly loud. But we will finish this series up starting off the new year. I hope that everyone has a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, whatever you celebrate, and I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year. I'll see you all starting January 1st.